Hi everyone, my name is Randall Paul and I work here at Keynote in Indiana in the USA. I'm the Director of Mobile Application Development here, so we work on smartphone apps pretty much all day long. And this is my colleague John.
I'm John Whitney. I am a web designer and app developer.
That's what he is. I wanted to tell you briefly about what we've been working on here, and hopefully will be very valuable to you during Heartbeat Tallinn and after in the country of Estonia. What we have is, you may be familiar with the app that we've built called GodTools. It's been out for two years or so, and we've had, over 60,000 downloads in 162 countries. And what it is it's just basically an app that makes it really easy for Christians to share their faith. So it has the Four Spiritual Laws booklet in it, the Knowing God Personally booklet, and some other resources as well. And so what we've done is we have a special version of the Knowing God Personally booklet that has been designed to look, designed specifically for a mobile screen, that is designed specifically for the Heartbeat Tallinn conference. And then we have an Estonian translation off of that English translation. And so we want to show you here in a little bit what that looks like. And we really think it could be a valuable tool and put the gospel in a lot of more people's hands than if you only have a paper booklet available or things like that. What we do have available, GodTools, is available on iOS devices, so iPhones, iPads. It's also available on Android devices, and we have also developed a web application. Now, it's not meant to be, when I say web application, it's not meant to be used on a computer necessarily. It's actually optimized so it will look like an app on a smartphone. So you would actually type in a web address, go to the application, and it looks just almost like a mobile phone native application. That's what we have available, and I want to go through here in just a minute. We'll show you, John and I will show you kind of the differences between the web app version and the iOS and Android version of the GodTools application. Now, it's really easy to get these apps. If you're an iOS user, you simply just go to the App Store, search for GodTools, and you should find it right away. Similarly, in the Android App Store, you simply just go to either the Android, the Android Marketplace, or Google Play and search for GodTools, and you will find it there. Now, the versions that are currently in the app stores are not what we will show you here in a little bit, so don't be surprised if you go and search here as you're watching this video and you find something that looks different from what we'll show you. I want to show you the iOS version of GodTools, and as a reminder, this app is not up in the App Store yet. This is still in development, so if you go to download GodTools in the iOS or Android App Store, there'll be a different version. You won't see this particular version. So, as we open GodTools, this is the new design that we have come up with. And if you simply tap Knowing God Personally, and you'll see here the English Heartbeat Edition, which is the special English version that we have made for Heartbeat. You'll see it here, and you can simply just swipe through it and open the boxes, and you'll see some of them contain graphics and different things. It's just the KGP booklet. Now, this actually, even though it says English Heartbeat Edition, like I said, this is still, app is still kind of in beta mode, so this will say Estonian Heartbeat Edition. And this is actually, you can see the Estonian version of the special Heartbeat Tallinn Edition Knowing God Personally booklet. So this is been translated from the English Knowing God Personally Heartbeat Tallinn booklet. So it's exactly the same. So it's great for someone who wants to use the English Heartbeat Tallinn edition booklet to share. They'll know exactly what the Estonian version says because it's exactly the same translation here. John now is going to show you on a Windows phone the web app version of what we have going on here, so I'll let John explain that to you.
For those who don't have an iOS or Android device, they can still have access to GodTools by viewing the web app. So this is an example using a Windows mobile phone. You can get to the GodTools web app, and it's essentially the same app. Again, if you select on Knowing God Personally, you can see the different versions available, including the English Heartbeat Edition as well as the Estonian Heartbeat Edition. And just by selecting that particular menu item, you can see the booklet in Estonian. And you can go through the app by selecting on the next and back buttons and use the same functionality as the GodTools iOS version.
And now the thing that's unique about this web app version that you're looking at is the person must have access to the internet as they're going through and viewing this app, because it is a web-based application, whereas the iOS and Android apps will be downloaded to people's phones, and they'll have all of that information on their phone. So that's the one difference there.